Welcome to Metaway, guys. This is Adam. Today we're trading Ethereum cryptocurrency. Let's start now.
Of many people in altcoin land to get something for nothing. And to be fair, there are people in Bitcoin land that are that way too. But really, what a lot of people want is this ability to make a lot of money without doing very much work. Now, it turns out that there actually is quite a lot of work in like pumping an altcoin and things like that. So once you get into an altcoin thinking that you're making money doing nothing, right? Like just holding the altcoin and waiting for it to pump. Actually, you're doing quite a lot of work. You're telling all your friends and family about it. You're using your social networks. You're using your Twitter. You're going and arguing with people that are saying that your coin is a shit coin and like, trying to make it seem like it's actually a legitimate thing. You're doing all of the work for this shit coin. You just don't recognize it as work because you think you're quote unquote getting it for free. And ultimately what you end up doing is you screw over all the people at the end of the Cantillon effect. The people at the beginning, the people that are able to get in on the pre-mine or the pre-sale or what, the early people, they make out fine because, they're at the top of a pyramid scheme. But the people down at the bottom, and these are often people in the most poor and vulnerable places in the world, right? Like I heard a story a while ago about how, you go to somewhere like Kenya and tell somebody about Bitcoin and they'll be like, oh, no, I don't do that anymore. Like a few years ago, I got into it and, I bought all these altcoins and they all went to zero, right? Like those are the people that ultimately get hurt. All of this pumping and dumping, those are the people that get screwed over at the end. It's not necessarily your Silicon Valley crypto bro or your, internet poker playing friend. Like those people usually get in early. The people that really get hurt are the people in Africa or Iran or China or something like that. These are the people that hear it absolutely last. And it's exactly like the Cantillon effect of fiat money. It's not the Wall Street banker that's like doing 100x leverage on an FX trade that gets hurt. They do fine most of the time. The people that get hurt are the people in Zimbabwe and Venezuela and Turkey and North Korea. Like the schlubs at the very edges, the people that are the most poor and vulnerable, the people that really can't afford it. Those are the people you're stealing from, and it's unconscionable to me that so many people think this is a legitimate way of living, that stealing from the poor and vulnerable is somehow noble.
And the funny part, or the really rich part, is how some crypto people will cloak themselves in the language of freedom, right? They're saying, look, we're all about freedom and decentralization, when it's almost like a big LARP, right? Like it's almost like, WWE, and believing that they're really that they're actually wrestling, when really they're kind of acting about it. And the crowd, the audience is just thinking, they're cheering it on, thinking it's real, but it's actually decentralization theater in many cases.
Yeah, it's all kayfabe. I think that's the term you're referring to, where the wrestlers know that it's all fake, but they pretend it's real for the sake of the show. The show must go on, that sort of thing. And we have a large part of that within this altcoin community. And I find it instructive that almost all of them will talk very aspirationally and speak the language of retail. When the big difference that you see is